Why are you at this event?
Because I care about Black Lives Matter and I care about LGBTQ rights and I care about our community being a welcoming community and showing it for all to see.
I'm at this event to show my support and allyship for the Black Lives Matter movement and LGBTQIA+.
I'm at this event because I'm proud that Winchester is finally taking a stand on something that means so much to so many people.
Yeah, I'm happy that the whole community can come together and really spend time together and reflect and, just come together and see what's going on around us.
What do these flags mean to you?
These flags to me mean pride, inclusivity, a commitment to working to make all of these people actually feel valued in our community, and a commitment to just working towards justice.
Both of my kids have definitely opened up their lives to Black Lives Matter.
That's amazing.
And it's beautiful.
I know.
My parents would not let me do things that I wanted to do. It was the beginning of integration. And I remember riding the bus and wanting to sit next to someone, but my parents wouldn't let me.
Well,
And they
my
were
mom grew
Northerners.
up in Atlanta and it was segregated.
That's insane.
Jim Crow.
That's how old she is.
I cannot imagine. It's crazy to actually hear it firsthand.
Yeah.
This means that we're recognizing and standing up against the centuries of injustice against African Americans with the Black Lives Matter flag, and we're going to do something about it. And the rainbow flag, the LGBT flag, means that we're also standing up for the rights of another traditionally marginalized part of our community.
Wow, these flags are some of the most important flags right now. I mean, we see the LGBTQIA+ flag up there. We see the Black Lives Matter flag. Two flags with great positive and powerful meanings. These flags are a symbol of hope for many people and a symbol for change, and they provide something to look forward to and a past that we need to move on from.
Yeah, and also I think it reflects very good morals, and to know that the town stands together for these things is really great. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
It's a symbol of equality and equity for everyone.
All right. Thank you very much.
Disabilities access, which I still sit in on.
It may not directly affect us, right? But we're willing to work to help the people that it does affect so that they can have equal access to the same. Pride Flag for me is a symbol of human rights. The LGBTQIA community has suffered, continues to suffer. Social, emotional, physical, bullying, unfair treatment, and death. Until every single person in our country and in our community is treated fairly, we really can't stay silent, because this is what it means to live in a democracy. So thank you for coming today, and thank you for coming to re-raise the flags, and let's keep working.
Returns to pull back over there. We put on this amazing event, and I would like to read a statement that we all kind of came up together. These two flags, which these nations do wave from today, not only represent identity and community, but also commitment. As we re-raise these flags, we are committing to being better allies, while simultaneously making space for BIPOCs, Black, Indigenous, people of color, and LGBTQ+ voices, and advocating for progress. We wish to support every resident of Winchester and celebrate what makes us diverse. And in doing so, we hope to spread this initiative to other communities. We know our work as allies is never done, and we must use the privilege we have to support and uplift others without the same privilege. So, as we stand together to raise these flags, we are acknowledging our privilege, continuously recognizing our mistakes and apologizing, but most importantly, acting
too long, white people like me have grown up learning in school a sort of mythic version of American history where slavery, racism, and segregation were mainly sort of somewhere else, maybe in the South. Massachusetts is where the Pilgrims and Native peoples sat down to the first Thanksgiving dinner. Massachusetts is the first state to abolish what little slavery we had right after the Revolutionary War. As a white child, I grew up getting the idea that race itself is something other people have. Learning from this new generation and my own kids, a lot of us are learning as adults. So what these myths leave out are what allows racism and inequality to persist, stage a resurgence, and harm generation after generation of Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. Massachusetts was also the first colony to enact a law establishing slavery in 1641. And under that law, the first enslaved people were Pequot, quote-unquote, Indians. Racial disparities in public education, housing, wealth, incarceration, we all know, these persist. So, the Select Board signed on to the joint statement against police brutality and systemic racism a couple of months ago because we recognize that even though all of us alive today did not build this system or create a false narrative, it is our job to recognize what exists and work to replace it with equity and inclusion. So we remain dedicated to the values set forth in the Winchester Human Rights Statement, and we're very glad to see the flags flying again today.